Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing the concept of how do we know what to do in a way, or how do we pray basically about asking for what do we do. So earlier, I used to pray, and I learned this from my personal growth, and I loved it. I really crazy loved it. I used to say. Um, Universe or God or whatever, please help me do some whatever is the highest good for everyone. Please help me do what is the highest good for me, and then somebody helped me expand it to help me do what is the highest good for everyone. And then I switched that, somebody in the Krishna consciousness world, which was just mind blowing to me, just mind blowing, like totally life. Just he just said it like in a normal way, and it was like, whoa, it just completely changed my life, right? Ideas just hit you like that sometimes, like so hard. And that idea was, please help me do whatever pleases you. Please help me do whatever makes you happy. Please help me do whatever you want me to do, whatever you desire for me to do, whatever makes you happy for me to do. Oh wow. Um, Sorry about that. So okay, I'm distracted. Okay, so what I instead started to do is say that I started praying for that, like with everything, instead of even saying even for the littlest things. Then I started to switch my prayer. So instead of saying, "Please help me get over this feeling of sadness that I'm feeling for this reason. Maybe this person hurt me, and please help me get over this sadness, and please help me not feel sad about this or feel hurt or whatever." I started to switch that to, please help me feel whatever will help you, would please you. Please help me feel whatever will please you. So the idea is that I don't want to figure out how to help people. I don't want to ask in my prayer, please. I don't want to not I do want to ask that in the prayer. Please help me figure out how to help, but please help me figure out what to do that would please you, basically, or how to help that in a way that would please you. But instead of saying I want to help, and I want to, and I instead of making that decision on my own, that this is what I think will help, right? Because I don't know what will help. Like some people might say that Einstein or created electricity, or what, I mean, I don't even know. Whatever, this person did this and this person did this, and there's so much growth, but then there's a lot of bad things that come out of it. And so from that, the person creates good karma as well as bad karma, right? We don't know what the bad karma is. We don't know the effects that are going to come out that could, I mean, every time that the electricity is being used for bad, that person is accruing bad karma, right? So we don't know the consequences of that, and we think that we may help, but we don't know the consequence. So in order to be completely free from all of that, the only way to do it is to say, please tell me. I don't know what the best thing to do is. You tell me. So you listen to your intuition, right? You're called to do something. If you do whatever you're called to do, and you listen to your intuition, and and you follow that. So you um, yeah, so ask for, please tell me what to do, and please tell me what to do step by step. It's not that you ask for, please tell me what to do as the first step and then I do it on my own. No, you just do it continuously step by step. And if it means that you pull back from there, like in this case, I was doing the Gita studies, and I was being very, very strongly called to do the Gita studies and do one video per verse, and I was doing it pretty much every day. And and then I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. So I didn't force myself. And I think that's awesome, because if I'd forced myself, I wouldn't have managed to do it. Like, I can't force myself to feel for the Shastras. I can't force myself to feel for the Gita. I can't force myself to feel, whatever I feel. So if I'm feeling like these Shastras are scaring me too much and whatever, then I leave. Then I do whatever works for me. And what did work for me at that time was listening to lectures from people that I didn't get triggered by. And what worked great for me, so I listened to a lot of lectures, and what worked great for me was kirtans and saying the holy name. So I did that. Like, I did. It was wonderful, because And that brought me back. God gave me faith because from that, I don't understand it right now, but I feel strong enough. I feel called. I feel innately called to do these Gita studies and to do to resume my studies. And now I'm doing 2 videos a day, pretty much trying to catch up. But like I don't have to. I mean, I'm just doing it. But yes, so every step of the way, even if it means that you're feeling called, and it's now the important thing is to understand the distinguish the difference between nuance, between fear and leaving it because you're feeling fear because what if it doesn't work kind of fear or whatever. The discipline versus being called the intuition. Now discipline forcing yourself to do something that does not that's become boring or monotonous or whatever, that's different. The discipline is very different, and it's very very important to have the discipline. And it's also very important to keep listening to your intuition or keep listening to where you are and be authentic to that. Be authentic to where you are and don't force yourself to don't pretend to feel something that you're not feeling. Like that doesn't work. So yeah, to push through things that are difficult or that are monotonous or whatever, to have the discipline is a totally different thing, right? And then to have the intuition is a totally different thing. So it's a fine line. But yes, the prayers, if the prayers are please help guide me, or please help guide me in what makes you happy, like make it clear, not in what is good for the world, because I don't know what I mean. I don't need to go there, I don't need to say Krishna tell me what to do for what is good for the world. Krishna will tell me what is good for the world. I mean, whatever makes him happy is the ultimate goal, right? And he will tell me what is good for the world. I don't need to go into the weeds of that. Like I don't need to go into the I'm not sure if I'm able to express this very clearly. I'm feeling like I'm not 100% clear, but like I don't need to try to figure out what is good for the world and then do it on my own. I need to just ask him what, and then trust that if I'm praying, then he will answer me, right? At some point, he will slowly but surely, he'll direct me in the right way. So the prayer is simply, please help me do what makes you happy. And then if what makes him happy, which it obviously is, that I make other people happy because he loves everyone, then he will guide me on how to make other people happy, how to serve, how to help, how to all of that. But I don't need to ask for how do I help. I need to ask how do I make you happy. Okay. Yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Radhe Radhe.